Hi folks. For those of you who have not yet had the opportunity to meet, my name is Tim Lynch. I'm the Executive Director here at Clare Oaks, or as it's now known, the Oaks at Bartlett. I plan to provide a weekly video update going forward, just to keep our residents, associates, and family members abreast of things that are either important or of interest to the community. And I'll begin this week by talking about our COVID-19 data. I'm happy to report that on Monday we tested 187 residents, staff, and third-party providers, and that all of the results have returned without a single positive finding. That's a big step forward for us and continues a trend of fewer and fewer positive cases in the month of January. We're currently caring for one individual on our COVID isolation unit. We've discharged a number of folks in the past 2 weeks back to their prior living situation, having recovered from the virus. So good news indeed. We also had our second round of COVID vaccination clinics this past week. We were able to vaccinate upwards of 150 people total, some for the second dose, which means that they're fully vaccinated, others for their first initial dose. A third clinic will be held for the assisted living and nursing home on February 9th, at which time folks will receive their second shot if they still need it. The big question, of course, is what about the independent living? We are working with CVS to establish a date, but they've been difficult in terms of pinning down an actual time. In the interim, we're going to continue to look at third-party providers such as Walgreens, Jewel, Hy-Vee, other places that have contracted with the state to administer the vaccine, and see if we can get them out to perform a clinic on site here. I think there's a benefit to not only our folks, but to the pharmacies to come out and be able to do a large number of people in one fell swoop. So as soon as we have information on that, I will get a video out as well as certainly a notification in written form. In the meantime, residents should continue to contact Nikki Carroll, make sure she has all of your information and affirming that you are interested in receiving the vaccination, so that when we do have a date, we can very quickly and efficiently get it executed and administered. The one quick word on the vaccine, while it's a really important step forward in terms of the battle against COVID-19, it is not the final step. It is not the point at which all of the precautions that we've been taking for the better part of a year go away. Masks will still be necessary. Social distance will still be necessary. All of the precautions that we've been taking all along need to remain in place while the vaccine rolls out across the country. At some point, I'm sure we'll receive guidance from the government about when it's safe to roll back some of these things, but now is not that time. So wanted to make that very clear for folks. Some good news, as Illinois' numbers have dropped, and our own local community has seen a drop as well. The Village of Bartlett announced on Saturday that they would be going to Tier 1 mitigation. That does allow for the opening of restaurants and some other businesses. Here on campus, it really means that we have the ability to resume some form of community dining in our independent living facility. And towards that end, next Monday, we will be reopening the dining room with prior rules regarding social distance, limited seating, the things that we can do doing for months prior to the uptick in the region. We'll be returning. So reach out to Mario or Nikki Carroll in terms of signing up for the slot you'd like to dine in, but certainly a step in the right direction. Our assisted living and nursing facility folks, unfortunately, that we're not quite there yet. We do need to have a couple of consecutive weeks of zero new cases in order to trigger some communal dining and some activities that can start to happen, but certainly moving things in the right direction, and we'll keep you informed as that goes along. Lastly, I'm happy to report that we've had a number of people express interest in coming to live here at the community, and that we have 3 new commitments, which we expect to move in February or early March. That will be joining our independent living community, and I'll give you more information about them when they get closer to moving in. So good news stories abound this week, and happy to report them. In the meantime, please stay safe and God bless.